Hello, it's Dr. Addy. I'm back again. We're talking about the gastrointestinal symptoms. We've actually started in the previous short, but on this occasion we've come down to the stomach. So we're going to kind of give a brief picture of what the stomach symptoms look like, which we've already started, but it is abdominal pain, usually when we're hungry or following meals. That would give us a rough idea of where this pain is coming from. When it's following meals that you get the pain, it's usually in the stomach. When it's relieved by meals, it's usually in the duodenum, the upper part of the duodenum, the tube that leaves from the stomach later on into the intestines. Now, the pain can go to the back, which can go to the back on the right hand side and on the left hand side. But generally speaking, we take any pain from the upper part of the abdomen as gastrointestinal pain. And we try and kind of narrow it down to which area it's affecting. Now, pain following meals usually results also, because if you're eating and you're getting pain, you just don't feel like eating. You don't feel like eating. Then you've got weight loss. Even the sight of food puts you off, because indirectly it gives you, or directly gives you pain, and then you've got reduced appetite consequently. So these are the symptoms to look at. And then we look at it, we've got two types. We've got an inflammation, and then you can actually have bleeding if it's bad, if it's gone beyond that. So inflammation gives you all these pains, but when it gets to bleeding, in addition to these pains, you then get the bleeding, which could well be throwing up blood or passing blood through the rear end. And consequently, you're passing blood through the rear end and you have symptoms that are related to that. I'll just tell you what the blood looks like. If you're throwing up blood, it's usually bright red blood, or what we call coffee granules. So if it's bright red, we say it's quite heavy, but because of the effect of hydrochloric acid on blood, it tends to come out like coffee granules. So if you see you're throwing up and it's coffee granules, please let us know. Now, if it comes through to the stool, by the time it comes from your stomach all the way to your rear end, it's usually gone tarry black. So if you're noticing that you're passing stools and it looks dark, you may well be bleeding, especially if you're not on iron tablets. So you may well be bleeding, and we want to know as soon as possible. Okay, this happens with things like aspirin as well. As you know, aspirin, Nurofen, diclofenac, all those anti-inflammatories can, not always, can give you stomach problems, and that's why we like using it in short bouts. I'll be back with more on my shorts. Thank you very much.